My name is Oliver Goh. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Shaspa. Shaspa is an engineering technology company that has a little mission in life. Our main mission is really to make things simpler. Shaspa actually stands for shared spaces. When I founded the company, I strongly believed that our space, our living environment is changing in a way where we have more and more electronics. We share our space with a device is a good name for a company, and also constantly reminds us that whatever we do it for the consumer or the customer, which means it has to be extremely simple and it has to be in a way that it scales extremely well. Basically, we have a building block comparable to a bucket of Lego that allows you to create solutions about environmental monitoring, energy management, assisted living, comfort, convenience. One of the big things is really that people now understand the importance of data. And when I look at the databases and the tools that we use from the IBM side, that's exactly why we picked Informix and why we use the embedded database in our system. Our system is running on a so-called ARM processor, which is a very energy efficient processor. So we asked IBM, can we use Informix on an ARM device? And after doing some business planning and so on, we found out that there's quite a big market for it, and agreed that the software would be ported for this platform. And we were absolutely amazed at the speed at which IBM actually migrated that product onto the ARM platform, and the results we got out of that, comparing the performance and the scalability of that little embedded database to other databases in that space. The time series allow you to look at data in a time array, where you basically say, I care about my energy consumption for this period of time. And the way Informix is built, it allows you to really retrieve it in an incredible speed. Having that same capabilities in the cloud and the analytics capabilities, plus the add-ons that make predictive maintenance or predictive behavior available to us. It's incredibly powerful. Informix allows to do comparing households. Informix allows to do the benchmarking, and at the same time take some of the load of thought away from the customer. So basically making life easier, more comfortable for him. You could compare our device to a little Swiss Army knife. And I don't mean the army part, but the flexibility. So basically, you could use that little device with its skills to build assisted living solutions, this scalability, and allowing the people to take the base building blocks, the Lego blocks, to put their intelligence without having to know how to do the coding, without having to worry about how the devices talk to each other. This will be a big game changer, I think. In the last 14 years, the experience working together with IBM has been extremely valuable. On the research side, we were able to do things like joint study agreement, where we look at things, where we look at problems, day-to-day problems, how we would address them with our base industrial know-how in facilities management, with their know-how in scalability, security, and how these systems work together in a perfect way, and then came up with solutions and tried to bring them to market. But it's this constant trial and error to get the right percentage of the solution, and the flexibility that we found and the openness working together with them to bring solutions to market is extremely valuable. Be present at trade shows, all the big trade shows. As a fairly small company, we would never be able to do that on our own and get that kind of exposure.